Welcome to the Sarah Moon Cut and Run video world premiere. My name is Scott Itter, and I am the host of the Dr. Music podcast here on All Music Magazine. I am so happy to have Sarah Moon here today with me to talk about this video. Frequent guest on the Dr. Music podcast. I'm so happy to play her music, listen to her music, and promote her music. It's just so great. Sarah's here to tell us all about the song, how it inspired the video you're about to see, and what it was like to make that video. Sarah, how are you today?
Hi, Scott. Thanks for having me. I'm doing most excellent.
Great.
It's a nice sunny day here in Portland, which is rare.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, right. Yeah, I'm here in Chicago, so we're heading towards winter, and we got a little warm today, so it was pretty nice too. Yeah,
good. Glad to hear it.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm super excited about sharing this video for Cut and Run. Cut and Run especially was the whole album is sort of a driving album. Like, that was the concept of the album. It's like you get in your muscle car, you crank it up, you roll the windows down, you're just cruising, right? So we just tried to kind of capture that in this video. And as you'll see, there's a lot of driving happening in the video, and it's just about that kind of freedom.
Yeah, nice. And that's rock and roll, isn't it? Freedom, for
Yeah,
sure.
most definitely.
Yeah, and a little hair, wind going through your hair while you experience the freedom. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Now, where are these scenes that we see? You're driving, and we see these scenes. Where was it filmed? Is it around your area? And what the different pieces of the video? Where are the locations?
Yeah. The driving scenes were all filmed in Oregon City. And Rob Daker is the one who did the video for us. So we filmed at his studio. So all the interior shots were filmed locally as well in the Portland area. And then we hopped in one of his cars and went, touring around Oregon City back roads.
That's great. And
Yeah.
and how beautiful those Oregon City back roads. Really, really cool. Definitely. Now, Rob Daker, uh,
Mhm.
how did you come about Rob Daker and get him to do this for you? Is it a Yellow Pages thing? I doubt it. How do you hook up with Rob Daker?
So Rob Daker produces a few different friends of mine's albums and music. He works, with some dear friends and my songwriting partner, who's also in the Loyal Order. So I met Rob kind of through just multiple friends. And then I also have an unexpected duet out called it's a song called Summer Girl by the Mayfield Four, and Rob also produced that video for me. So he's kind of been my video guy lately.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, a brilliant guy. Done quite a bit. Yeah. And
Yeah.
you're, of course, your partner, Brandon Cook of the
Mhm.
Loyal Order and Black and Blue, of course.
Yeah.
Uh, you co-wrote the song with him. We see him in the video, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Now you
He's my
have
blonde guitarist. He's my brother from another mother and songwriting partner, not partner. I should
yeah,
make that
yeah. Oh, yes, I should excuse me. Yeah.
clear.
Um, he is a brilliant writer, a brilliant player, a brilliant father, I must say.
Yeah.
He's just a great dude. We've had him on the show many, many times, and just brilliant. So we see him here. We see a bunch of other people in this video
Yeah.
as well. Is that the band that recorded it on the Cut and Run record? Who are the people we see in the video?
Yeah. So, with the exception of Brandon and myself, everyone else has been my live performing band. So I have a roster of local musicians that I pull from when we have gigs, and not everybody's available for every gig. So I've used a few different bassists, but predominantly the same drummer, who is Ryan Moore. He's a powerhouse. He's a total badass. Kyle Baltus, who is also in the Loyal Order, coincidentally. Um, was the drummer on the album. And so, I needed to find somebody who had the time to do the live shows. And Ryan, became available unexpectedly. So I'm super thrilled to have him on board. And he's done all of my live shows with me thus far. And then the other singer who does the harmonies, I have a couple different singers that I utilize, but the one in the video is Kim Smoltz. She and I also have like a fun history of doing backup together for different bands. And then we have kind of it's a just a pub band where we do covers just for fun called The Bad Habits, where we're both the lead singers and then we harmonize. So it just felt natural to have her come on board. And then John Michael Farley is the bassist in this video. Like I said, I have a few different bassists that I use. Alan Hunter was the bassist on the album. And then I've also had Jeff Buhner. It's going to sound repetitive here. The singer from the Laurel Order play bass for me for one of the shows as well when the other two guys weren't available. And then last but not least, I have Tim Deck, so Tim DeQuilletis on the other, lead and rhythm guitar. So he can complement Brandon. And like I said, probably in our last conversation, we got a little crazy and wrote a lot of guitar parts. So we needed to hire a third guitarist to kind of be able to layer everything. So Tim stepped in on that.
Yeah, and it is cool to see a band in the same room. And that's there's a lot of people in the room. You're smiling, you're bouncing off of each other with the music and playing off of each other. I love that. I love that live feel. Again, freedom, I think, is the key word here.
Yes,
A lot of
freedom.
freedom going on. Yeah. Yeah, it's a real free-flowing video. It's a hard rock video.
Mhm.
It's a really, really driving force here.
Yeah.
Filming the video, I hear so much. People love the after result. But the filming of the video can be tedious. Hours and hours of going over the song one more time and another time and another time and another time. Uh, it's not always fun. What was this like for you? Any horror stories or funny moments filming the video?
Oh, not really any horror stories. It
That's
was
good.
nice and warm, as you can tell. We were a little sweaty in that video, which was fun. Bouncing around quite a bit. And the tip is that you just bring your ear protection because the drummer's gonna still play live, even though you're
Right.
listening back. And we had a lot of fun. There was a lot of good energy in the room, and it's not something you get to do every day. So when you do get to make a music video, it's like, yeah, finally. I'd been waiting to make this video for a couple years now, and there were a few things like I really wanted to get a muscle car, but they're so unreliable. So my friends who had the muscle car that I wanted to use for the video were like, it's not working right now, or it needs this, or it needs that, So I had to
Right.
kind of make do with a more modern car. But other than that, I'm pretty pleased with how things turned out.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's great. It's so exciting. I know you've been working on it a long time.
Yeah.
Would you want to do it again? Will you do it again for another track?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I have ideas for the other tunes for quite a few of the other tunes as well. Yeah.
Great, great. Well, let's see it. Yeah, well, let's get to it. All Music Magazine and the Dr. Music Podcast proud to present the world premiere of the Sarah Moon video for the title track of her album, Cut and Run. Here it is, Cut and Run.